wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once.
The knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So
He does not
in
have
this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, presenting the challenger, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 5 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds, fighting out of Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Brock Lesnar!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready.
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up for.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And they separate. I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury.
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Nice leg kick land.
Oh, beautiful execution with the knee strike there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What you follow up a beautiful strike like that knee with, we'll see very shortly.
Big head kick. stuffs the takedown without issue.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Missed with that attempt. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab, DC?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon. What a punch. Beautiful leg kick throw.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Nice shot to the body there. And he landed the right hand there. Takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do.
Now,
Right the head, this could be tight.
watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Over and over, he's landing a big body kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Missed with that right hand.
Big head kick lands.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt there, DC. I'm no analyst, but that one was pretty telegraphed, not his best effort.
Yes, he may as well have sent a text message to his opponent saying, I'm going to shoot the moment the fight starts. Of course, he got defended. Set up your attacks, young man.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
That is, oh, man, this dude is good.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. Misses with the right hand. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, that's the end of 5 minutes. That's the end of the round. You see the cut on his lip, and that thing is only getting worse. Pretty nasty gash at this point in time. You know he's gonna need some sutures after the fact. The focus right now, though, keeping his head in the game. Don't think about the cut. You gotta think about getting your offense going and shoring up that defense to prevent that cut from getting any worse.
Breathe. You all right? You with me? Good. Listen, you got clipped that round. Not a big deal. You're going to be okay. I want you to go back.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
That right hand hurt him a little bit. Can't take many of those. You better check.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up. Big power shot there. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, Boxing.
Connects with a right, continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Right hand clutch from the clinch.
Blocks the shot. Misses again with a right punch. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
So he stuffs another takedown there. He talked to us about how hard this training camp was in terms of the defensive wrestling, but he certainly put in the right work.
He did a great job of recognizing the threat, understanding that he could not allow his opponent to get to his hips. He never allows his opponent to get to his hips, and because of that, he's been safe. He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's gonna try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Oh man, that was slick. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Ooh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he has proven to be a hard guy to buck off from this position.
Oh, because he's so heavy. He keeps his weight down.
Oh, now trying to...
Attacking armbar.
And he's out. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Under 2 minutes now to go. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Lee. Back to the feet now. Straight right hand, no good. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two. Definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Fantastic takedown land.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the...
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the...
Nicely done. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Able to land the single ground strike there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Listen, you got him that round. You really hurt him at the end of that round. He is still going to be hurt. There's no way.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
All right, here we go. Our next round is underway. And how about the submission defense on that young man in the previous round?
He's so well-versed in all areas of mixed martial arts. And that was on full display as he defended a real deep submission. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not putting back. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. An attacking armbar.
And he's out. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu. Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lee. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
2 minutes now to go in the round. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard, and you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
He's having his way with him here. Closed guard. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beaten, and now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the fight. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Straight punch lands.
Able to land to the body there with the left kick. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Double leg. 30 seconds now to go in the round.
Side control.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. A lot of top pressure being applied here. lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Catch your breath. Breathe. Listen, you can do this now. I want you to go down and put your combination.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go.
What a connection right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Oh, big left.
That uppercut landed.
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, straight right. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Oh, significant strike attempt there. Goes to the spinning kick, but he misses.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Nice double-leg takedown attempt there, and you got to think that's something that's going to give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now? He's going to attack the triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Oh, man, that was slick.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Then he's out. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. The ground and pound has been there all night.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Lees has got full mount now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Working on a guillotine. Bottom fighter trying to, and he's out. Back to the feet now. Just missed with the left there. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. And he defends yet another takedown. Seemingly every takedown attempt that has been tried has been stuffed. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. collar tie. Gets the elbow up into the target. Right off the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight boots are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Double leg shot.
Oh, he slams him down with authority. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Side control now. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round.
Nice straight punch.
Well, that nose isn't going to be able to take too many more as he doubles up on the jab there.
So good to watch MMA evolve and watch guys now fight behind the jab.
Lee's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates the head outside to a high crotch. Oh my God, he switched the lob to a high crotch, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Close guard. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. He blocks the punch.
Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and lands some big knees from in close.
Effective punch there by Lee. Seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement for that uppercut.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the...
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He got it bad! Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's attacking armbar now. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And he's out. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel, right? That's to his opponent. how he can escape.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Lee. 1 minute to go in the fight. Right hand on point.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt. Unable to connect there. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got it hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Lesnar!
Well, DC, you know what it's like to be the UFC heavyweight champion. It's not the easiest belt to defend. Kind of made it look easy tonight.
I mean, that's why the belt changes so fast. Things change so quick at heavyweight. But with this gentleman, with this guy, you know that he has all the skills to reign atop a volatile division for a long time.